The next thing that I want to talk about is the blade itself. There's a right notch and a left notch. Okay? Bevel down, tip up, notches on the right hand side. I'm just a blue collar guy. There's nothing fancy about it. So you have to realize that when I designed this tool, it was for hollow forms only. Okay? It wasn't until after I got it out on the market that I realized that most of the buyers were bowl people. So anyway, that's how come there's the left notch. Now, most of the time after you drill the pilot hole, you can follow that pilot hole down with the right hand notch blade and the tip. You just set it up and you can follow it down and get your initial hollowing done. And that's just widening the hole so you can get your tool in there better. Now, sometimes if the neck of the piece is real narrow, you don't have the ability to move the handle back and forth to reorientate the tip of the blade. So you have to go down that hole, the pilot hole, using the tip of the blade on the orientation. Meaning, you may have to adjust the blade 2 or 3 times even so you can get the tool down that hole to begin with without going through the side of the neck. So once you get down into the main part of the vessel, then you can open it up and go a little bit, you can just keep enlarging it. And when I say keep enlarging it, a lot of times it is enlarging it wherever you can, okay? Don't be mistaken by thinking that you can hollow a vessel all the time by taking it down initially to about 3/4 of an inch, putting on the spring rod calipers and doing your settings and go through and clean it up and come out. Most of the time that doesn't happen with me. I will go back and forth, up and down, and sometimes just the design of the piece will not allow you to do that. You have to go back and forth and virtually take out a little here and a little there. And so you get used to doing that, and when you're finished, you smile and say, hey, I did a good job. So that's with the right notch. The left notch is for open vessels like bowls, wide mouth or wide necked vases, like Southwest vessel design, things like that. Because you have the ability to move the tool handle back and forth to keep your orientation as you need it on the blade. Okay, so you absolutely do need the 2 blades when you set out to do your hollowing. And I try to talk people into, when I talk to them, I try to talk to them into buying a 2-pack of left-hand notch blades. Even if you're predominantly a vessel hollowing guy like I am, I still use that left-hand blade a lot for cleaning up and things like that. The reason why it's so nice to clean up is you can hide the tip up in the table of the tool while you're using this part of it, okay? If you orientate the right notch blade So you use this, then you have this sharp point down, and you can put a ridge in the bottom of your piece or even go through without feeling it. So we don't want that. So whenever I want to, clean up the vessel, the sides, I can go through and use the left notch blade and do a nice job on it. For some reason, and I don't know why this is, but for some reason, most of my hollowed vessels come out 5/16 of an inch thick. I don't mean for them to. I want a weight on my vessels rather than a thinness or thickness on the sidewalls. I try to do it so when people come along and pick them up, they feel like they have a little substance to them, but also I want them to feel like a piece of art. Okay, I don't want them to feel like a mallet or something like that. So that's how come I do it this way. Let's move on now. Let's go to the steady rest.